This game came down to the wire. ULM coming in as 17-point underdogs against the undefeated James Madison, and they pull off the upset at home here tonight. For the first time since 1993, the Warhawks are 4-1. And we have to bring in the man of the hour. First-year head coach Brian Vincent is joining me live here right now. Coach Vincent, you've been talking since you got here about unifying this city, this university. Nothing does it better than a win like this tonight. Just how proud are you of your guys tonight? Welcome in, fans, to the first Saturday Night Blitz of the year. I'm Megan, that's Clay. We're going to be with you all season long, breaking down all the college football action from our local squads. Hey Clay, well, we have courtside seats to what could be history in the making. Wasserman is one win away from capturing its fourth straight state championship. Now, the four-peat feat has only been accomplished by 14 girls basketball programs in Louisiana since 1909. That's right, Aaron, and for the first time ever, our game of the week features two MAIS schools. Now, while River Oaks and Prairie View are rivals, the connection in this one could fill a playbook. That's right, and Turpin telling us earlier this week he's bringing a whole Monroe posse down to Dallas, hoping to see his second touchdown return of the season. Dennis Allen, he has a lot of playmakers to plan for, though. Dak Prescott in that new record-breaking contract, CeeDee Lamb, and of course Micah Parsons leading the defense. That's right, Aaron, and as you can hear behind me, fans are fired up for the Panthers' 12th appearance in the semifinals as they welcome in the Wildcats. While Sterlington is 5-6 in those matchups, they are a perfect 12-0 at home in playoff games since 2017. A quarterback battle is heating up out at Malone Stadium. Welcome to sports. Brian Vincent upping the competition with 7 QBs on the roster. Hey Aaron, and welcome fans to Burton Coliseum here in Lake Charles. 5 Northeast Louisiana squads made the trip to the top 28, but now only one survives in the chase for the championship. The best way to start the high school football season. It is a top 3 matchup in 5A with our very first Farm Bureau Game of the Week ball up for grabs. Welcome to sports. The Moccasins taking Monroe by storm since the franchise's reemergence following a 23-year hiatus. Over 87,000 fans packing the Snake Pit through the Mocs' first 19 home games. That number leads the Federal Prospects Hockey League in attendance, averaging 4,600 per game. But a special group of season ticket holders get the festivities cooking before the Moccasins even hit the ice. No sporting event is complete without a good tailgate. Hey! Meet the Moccasins tailgate team.
Go Mocs!
So it all really started with Facebook. There's an unofficial Monroe Moccasins fan group page. And I threw out there, I said, what do you guys think about putting a tailgate together? And 4 families all chipped in and put it together, and it has grown a lot since then.
I came up with the idea of this myself.
While the origin story may be up for debate, the fandom dates back to the original Moccasins franchise over 20 years ago.
We would show up to dance for the cameras, that's about it.
I was 5 years old.
Yeah, we came when I was younger too.
Getting to share the tailgate with the next generation is the icing on the cake.
It's awesome.
It's been a whole lot of fun. I knew I'd enjoy it. I knew I'd come to a lot of games. I never thought I'd have this much fun.
You never know who's going to show up to the tailgate, like Moccasins managing partner and president Parker Moscow.
It's unbelievable. I can't wait to see it grow bigger. I mean, when you go to Louisiana and you're at a sports event, you think of tail games. So to bring it to hockey, unreal.
Or how about the brain behind the infamous bacon costumes?
Woo! Let's go Mocs! Woo! Get him bacon, get him bacon. Bacon-wise, one night he was suspended and he was going around the crowd, getting with the kids and everybody signing autographs and all that. We crossed paths and I told him, I said, we're gonna do something, be ready. We're gonna do something with your name. He said, all right. And a couple weeks later, we come up with this.
It's now time to pack it all up and head inside the Snake Pit.
Something about you hockey fans, get your wristbands, whoop whoop!
Let's go Moccasins!
Just have to make a pit stop first, for the essentials. Then it's up to their season ticket seats where everyone has a favorite course.
We home, baby. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, the W's. Gotta win, baby.
That and the fans.
Yeah.
The fans. The crowd gets into it. The crowd has a good time. The kids enjoy it. They dance and have a blast.
I'd say when Bacon and Manny John start to have a lot of fun. And by that, I mean when they fight.
When they fight.
Do you think you're the biggest Moccasins fan there is?
No.
Oh, yeah, you are, son.
There are so many other fans.
So many.
And hey, tailgating is tough work. The team might lose a few of their own along the way. But the captains of the Moccasins tailgate team hope they continue recruiting new members for years to come.
Well, I love that it started with 4 families. So we had maybe 20 folks out here at the very first tailgate we did. And now I think we're probably pushing about 200 tonight. Kind of what I envisioned when I threw it out there is eventually this whole parking lot will be full with tailgaters, just like when you go to a professional football game. And I think in time it will.
Welcome fans to Natchitoches and the holy grail of sports history in the state. The 2024 Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame induction weekend kicks off today as 12 of the state superstars will officially be enshrined into these hallowed halls. Headlining the 2024 class are Saints Super Bowl MVP quarterback Drew Brees, Olympic and WNBA champion from LSU Simone Augustus, and Northeast Louisiana's very own Wilbert Ellis.
You know, I would be like Eddie Robinson, I would cry. Eddie said, when I look at something like that, I get cold chills.
Coach Ellis led Grambling's baseball program for 30 years after serving the previous 13 as an assistant under Ralph Waldo Emerson Jones. Coach Ellis retired in 2003 after posting a 743, 463, and 1 record with 3 SWAC championships and 3 NCAA tournament appearances.
Boy, let me tell you, that takes me back there.
The Ruston native not only has his name etched in the Hall of Fame history, but he is also the second ever recipient of the Louisiana Sports Ambassador Award, which recognizes long-term contributions to the community and the state's sports landscape. While Coach Ellis is a member of multiple Hall of Fames, he says this one is his proudest achievement.
I would say it's at the top. You know, when I went into the American Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame, the Louisiana Coaches Hall of Fame, then I went into the SWAC Hall of Fame, went into the Legend Hall of Fame, and then the other hall, Louisiana Justice Hall of Fame. This is at the top because I'm receiving the highest honor that can be given to an individual in this Hall of Fame, and I'm the second one. So I feel real good about it, and I thank God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who made everything possible.
When Coach Ellis officially crosses the stage Saturday as a Louisiana Sports Hall of Famer, he is not sure he'll be able to contain his emotions.
I'm not sure, but I do think there are quite a few. I'm going to try to hold my tears, as Coach Robinson would always say, you know, you're going to cry because you need to cry for joy. And I just feel that this honor has been given to me, and God has made a way, and the people of the state of Louisiana and the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame have seen what it was to get me involved and receive this honor. I hope Mel and I can hold it, but I'm not sure. Whatever happens, let it happen. I'm sure it'll be accepted.
We'll have much more from Coach Ellis and the rest of the 2024 class before they are officially inducted on Saturday. Reporting from the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame for KNOE8 Sports, I'm Megan Murray.
Right now, KNOE8 Sports named the best sportscast in the state 4 out of the last 5 years from the Louisiana Sports Writers Association.
So I wake up this time every year and I got anxiety, I got butterflies, but I think that's a good thing. You know, I think when you wake up and you don't, it's probably time to go do something else. And as long as you're still getting those butterflies and anxiety and can't wait to get out there, it's, you know, there's nothing better this time of the year.
I think the World of these guys is a really good group. They've been working hard. I think now it's time for them to start, you know, putting forth that effort and the energy when we get on the field on February 14th.
It's rejuvenating every year. There's nothing like, this is like Christmas morning for me when you get a chance to watch your guys get out there. There's nothing like opening day.
The Bulldogs, Warhawks, and Tigers fired up, and so are we. It is officially opening day of the college baseball season. Welcome to a supersized edition of sports. We have you covered from the Moccasins and high school hoops, but we start at the perfect place to be on Valentine's Day. It's the Love Shack. The Diamond Dogs setting out to reach their 4th regional in the last 5 seasons. And it all starts today against Maine. The Lane train rolling into his 9th season at the helm, and Burrows penciling in 2 local stars to opening day lineup. Neville product and LSU transfer Zeb Ruddle, and reigning West Monroe champion Trey Hawsey. The true freshman making his first collegiate start. How about an inning-ending double play to get your career as a Bulldog going? Hawsey's grandfather giving it a thumbs up for that effort, and he'll also like this. Bottom of the frame, Tech strikes first. Colton Coates is going to pull it down the right field line. Sebastian Mexico motoring around the bases, slides in safely. He is fired up. It's 1-0 Tech. But then, Grant Hupka running into a little bit of trouble in the 3rd. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and that is not what you want to see. That's going to be a 2-run double, and Maine is going to take the lead now 2-1. But that doesn't last very long when the leader, Michael Ballard, is at the plate. He unloads on one, 2-run bomb to left, and that'll get the home crowd back in it. It's now 3-2 Tech. And then Will Stafford keeps the pressure on. Drives one over the second baseman's head. That's going to score another. Tech now leading 3-2. Not done yet, though. Remember Zeb Ruddle? Yep, there he is. And this is going to earn him his first RBI as a Diamond Dog. Fielder's choice, the speed beats it out, and Tech is up 4-2. The rain starts coming down. We go into a delay, but the relief pitching in this one was awesome, and they held on to win. Tech goes on to unload the offense in the final innings, and Louisiana Tech picks up an opening day victory, 14-3. Let's now play 2 out at the Lou. Great afternoon to check out the Warhawks versus Eastern Illinois. Just the 3rd ever matchup between these programs. ULM legend Lou Santamont and former athletic director Bruce Hanks anxious to see some Warhawk baseball. Off to a shaky start though. Starter Daniel Gonzalez with some opening day jitters, loads the bases, walks in a run. ULM down 2-0 in the 1st. Colby Lunsford trying to jumpstart the offense, drives this one to the wall, and he'll be stranded at 2nd though. Now ULM down 4-0. Trying to get some life going in the bottom of the 2nd. Bases loaded, 1 out. Fielder's choice is going to score 1, and the Warhawks are on the board. 3 runners still on board. We have slugger Jake Haggard coming to the plate, and he does what cleanup hitters are supposed to do. Cleans it up, a 3-run shot. The Warhawks win their season opener 11-7. How about a sweep to start the season too? ULM takes game 2, 8-1. Grambling baseball out in Houston for the HBCU Classic to start the season. Top of the 6th, we're tied at 4. And Canoe Jacob Gishard gets a hold of one, crushes a 2-run homer. That's going to give the Tigers the lead. This one would go to extras, and the defense of Grambling steps up. G-men start the season off with a thrilling win over Jackson State, 8-7.
You know, I would be like Eddie Robinson. I would cry. Eddie said, when I look at something like that, I get cold chills. I cry about it.
The legend Wilbur Ellis getting some more cold chills as he is now a member of the College Baseball Hall of Fame. He will also be honored by the Astros this weekend at the HBCU Classic. This comes on the heels of him being inducted into the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame last summer.
And then had a whole army to come down and surprise me. That really got me kind of fired up. And then a few days ago, I received this call from the National Collegiate Baseball Hall of Fame in Kansas City. And it's the National Hall of Fame, and it's quite an honor. And I'm so proud to still be able to go, and I think this make my 8th or 9th Hall of Fame, so thank God for that.
Tough day for our squads on the softball diamond out at the La Tech Classic. Arkansas, the 13th ranked team in the country, they show why. They run will both ULM 11-2 and the home team Louisiana Tech 9-1. Let's head out to West Monroe. The Rebels looking to rebound after that stomping Catholic gave them in Game 1. The Bears won 15-1 on their opening day. Let's see if Game 2 will be any different. LSU commit Braden Colpitt on the mound for the Rebels. First offensive life, he'll take it. First inning senior Linton Arledge gets one past the first baseman. That'll bring in a run, give West Monroe the lead. What does Coach Semino want to see? Still in the first, a few batters later, Carson Hawsey getting underneath one. That works for a pop fly. Good catch from the outfielder, but it's a sac fly. The Hawsey brothers having a day. 2-0 Rebs. Second, Catholic looking to respond. Mills Richardson would give them the spark. Launches one deep to center. Plenty of time for Ed Enrique to touch home. That brought 2 in. We're all tied up at 2. Rebels would add a third in the bottom of the second. In the third, Colbit's day would not be finished. No damage done in the third. The future Tiger allowing just those few hits in the second. 5th inning is where it opens up for the Bears, though. Chase Harris gets one to right field. Runner from third, able to slide in comfortably. We're all tied now at 3. Then Harrison finds the right field wall again. Another run comes in. Catholic would put up 4 in the top of the 5th. A range light came and went from West Monroe. In the 6th inning, the Rebels tacked on a few near the end, but comeback falls just short, 9-6. One last chance for the Rebels to win coming up tomorrow. And coming up after the break, we're going to slither out to the Snake Pit as the Moccasins go for the series sweep over the Zydeco. Welcome back. Well, if you didn't have a Valentine's Day date, you could have spent it with over 5,700 of your closest friends. The Moccasins leading the league in attendance and selling out the Snake Pit once again. The Mocs now ready to follow up on that thrilling shootout win over their rivals Zydeco and send fans home feeling the love. The Moccasins catching Baton Rouge at a good time in the middle of a 15-game road trip and losers of 4 straight. And the Mocs take advantage of the sluggish Zydeco early. Blake Anderson, he's going to unload a wrist shot over the blocker's side, and he buries it. He has Zydeco's number with his 4th goal against them, 13th overall. It's 1-0 Monroe halfway through the first period. Sellout crowd on their feet, but not for long. Elijah Wilson also plays well against his rival. 2 goals last night. Picks up where he left off, just flutters it past Sean Kuhn. 20th goal of the season. We're all tied at 1. Same score, 10 seconds left in the first period. The wave breaking out at the Snake Pit, but it was the Zydeco who catch the wave. Bad bounce off the boards. Somehow this one ends up sneaking through Kuhn. Thought he had it trapped, but he just couldn't believe it. It slid through. It's now 2-1 Zydeco to end the first period. The Mocs, they tied up in the second, though, courtesy of a Corey Cunningham power play goal. But the Zydeco was the only team to find the back of the net in the third. Mocs fall 3-2. It is senior night over at Wassman, and a few former Aaron's aces honored. Some big-time basketball to go with it at the Vamp. Peabody coming into a face-off against the Wildcats, who sit atop the Division II power ratings. These two teams faced off back at February 5th, where the Wildcats pulled out a squeaker 62-61 victory. This game for the District 2 4A title, you know that Wildcats defense has to show up and show out big. CJ Williams getting it started, drive to the rim rejected. Williams protecting the paint, then some more defense turns into the offense. One of those senior aces, Morgan Robinson, with a steal. Dontavius Daggs will scoop it, taking the distance, giving the bucket and one. Quick 10-2 start for Wassman. But then it's Peabody. Warhorses do find the way into the game. Rashad Mitchell from the corner 3 knocks it down. Wildcats would respond once again. Some quick ball movement from Zion Weeks, Robinson. Corner 3 from CJ Williams, bang. How about some more defense though? Ball poked away, eventually finds Travis Lynch, throws it down. Huge crowd tonight. That had Wassman in it. They were leading at the half. Warhorses made it close late, a couple of buckets in succession to have the Wildcats lead down to less than 5. But once again, the defense of Wassman proved key. Wildcats win this one 51-48 and are your District 2 4A champs. Keep it at Wassman for the girls one, and this one was over before it started. The Lady Wildcats just so strong all night long. 50-8 was the score at the halftime. Not much offense in the second half in Wildcats, but don't worry, the Lady Cats finished the regular season 25-5. Time to push for that four-peat. Final score, 56-22. That is all the damage we could do tonight. Louisiana Tech, Grambling, and ULM all starting the baseball season with wins. Weather permitting, they'll try to do it again tomorrow, plus a full slate of college hoops. Have a great night.